hold my arm doesn't start twitching.
You want me to do it?
No, sometimes my arms just start twitching. It's weird.
Like, you have like muscles?
Yeah,
right
muscle
here?
spasm.
Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, help me out here. Let's find the exact solution. How about that?
Do the square roots cancel?
These aren't square roots anymore, right?
3 square roots, cube roots.
These are cube roots, right? Okay, now if they were square roots, it would work the same way almost, okay? Let's find the exact solution to this. Yeah, but what do we got to do first here? What would you do? Because if I just cube both sides right now, yeah, I'm going to get some crazy, wild stuff on the left. Because that means I got to multiply cube root of x minus 1 minus the cube root of 3x squared plus 1. I got to multiply times itself 3 times if I cube it. So, alright. If we add the cube root of 3x squared plus 1 to both sides, that will give us cube root of x minus 1 on one side, cube root of 3x squared plus 1 on the other.
So we don't want it to be equal to 0.
Well, not in this case if we can get rid of the radical, okay? Because if we're looking for exact solutions, we're going to have to get rid of that radical, because that radical is going to introduce some crazy, wild stuff on us, okay? But you got to notice that if I get these cube root on one side equal cube root on the other side, what do I have to do to get rid of those radicals?
Cube it.
I got to cube both sides, because when I cube the cube root, it undoes the radical, right? So I'm going to cube both sides. What am I left with on the left side? X minus 1. What am I left with on the right side? 3x squared plus 1. Alright? Now, lo and behold, what kind of equation do I have now? Not linear. Look at it. It's a quadratic, right? Quadratic. So what do I need to do to solve a quadratic equation? Get it equal to 0. I'm going to subtract x and add 1 from both sides. I get 3x squared minus x. I'm going to add 1. It gives me plus 2. Do you agree? Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. That's exact solutions. What do you want to do? You want to do the quadratic formula? You could factor this one. Maybe not. No, you couldn't factor this one. You couldn't factor this one. Complete the square. It's going to be a hard way to do it when A is not equal to 1. Okay? What I would do here.
Aren't you supposed to step on those, aren't you?
If that was minus 2 at the end, I think it would factor. But I don't think it's going to factor. I don't think it's going to factor the way it is right now. Okay? If it was a minus 2, it would. Okay, let's try the quadratic formula on this. Quadratic formula works every time you have a quadratic equation. Always. Never, ever will it fail you. What do I write here?
1 plus 1.
Ooh, what's happening now? Look and see what. Tell me what you say. Say it again. So what does that tell you about the real solutions? There are no real solutions. We haven't worked with imaginary numbers yet, so we're going to say at this point there is no real solution. This is going to become negative 23 underneath the radical. And that means no real solutions.
So we have a couple of those.
This one I just made up off the top of my head. The ones on the test I worked with a little bit. Okay? Okay? There might be one on there with no real solution. I can't remember. It's late when I was making the test up. Okay, you cut off on that one.